Tonight, the SuperMayor got crushed. Yep, the Thornton Township trustees cornered her. Checkmate. And the interesting thing is, a lot of people didn't even understand what was going on. But I'm about to explain it all to you. Let's go. What's up, gang? This is Carlton Flowers with the Go Political channel, and thank you for tuning in tonight, which was the Thornton Township Board meeting, August the 20th. And boy, oh boy, was it a crazy meeting. Shout out to Reality Check TV Chicago for providing the live footage where we saw SuperMayor Tiffany Henyard get completely clobbered. This was not her night. I mean, it was a train wreck. And one of the biggest things that happened was the fact that they pulled a checkmate move on the SuperMayor, which stops the credit card abuse. And I noticed that a lot of people in the chat didn't really understand what was going on. What happened was they passed an ordinance, a new ordinance, that took away all of the credit cards and combined them into one account. And they put the supervisor's name on that credit card. She protested. She pitched a complete meltdown, hissy fit, fought, argued, they discussed. It drags on for 15 minutes. I'm going to show you the clip so you can watch it play out. But she was dead set against them getting rid of the different departments' credit cards and only having one credit card with Tiffany Henyard's name on it as the supervisor. Now, the first thing a lot of people were thinking, why would you give the SuperMayor a credit card so that she can go out and spend on anything and everything that she wants? Well, here's the trick, guys. Up until now, she's been able to run an incredible scam. Whenever she goes out and buys stuff with credit cards, it's not the one with her name on it. Here's the thing. When you're the supervisor, you get to appoint your administration. You put in the supervisors of each different department. And when those departments get a credit card, guess who can tell them to purchase stuff for their own use? You guessed right. The SuperMayor herself, Tiffany Henyard. So all along, people wonder, how was she able to run up all of this debt on these credit cards? Well, it's because she doesn't have her name on them, and there's no paper trail that leads back to her. Now, you hear her say it time and time again, meeting after meeting, I don't handle the day-to-day. Well, that's one of the ways that she uses to deflect and throw people off the track, because she is handling the day-to-day by puppeteering. She's controlling those people that she put in key positions and telling them exactly what to spend on those credit cards that benefits her. So the Thornton Township supervisor just got cornered by the Thornton Township Board of Trustees when they decided to revoke all of the credit cards from the department heads and only have one credit card with the supervisor's name on it. Now, if you're still wondering, why would they put her name on that credit card? And why was she so dead set against it? Well, if that credit card has her name on it and she wants to pay for her $3,000 a month to get her makeup and her hair weave done, it's tied up to the card with her name on it. Now, she can no longer abuse that card because there will be a paper trail and she will be responsible. Now, when you listen to the meeting, I want you to notice what's going on. I want you to notice when one of the trustees, I believe it was Carmen, who stated that the supervisor is bonded. That's a protection measure for the Thornton Township. So she has a bond which gets called or cashed whenever she does something reckless and irresponsible, and the bond covers for the cost. And so the trustee stated since the supervisor is bonded, that is a protection for us. Then we put that credit card in her name. Now she bears all of the responsibility for each and every charge. No matter what department, no matter who does it, she can no longer use the excuse, I don't handle the day-to-day. Well, if she's the one that has to dole out that card and give it to one of those supervisors of the different areas for each of the departments within the township, well, there's no way around it. She can't say, I didn't know about it, because she has to give them the card. So I want you to watch the whole meeting play out. Now that you know what's going on, I want you to enjoy this in its fullest as you watch the SuperMayor Tiffany Henyard get clobbered, crushed, and wow, finally stumped and checkmated. Let's cut to the clip and enjoy it.
Why y'all ain't never got nothing to say? Y'all don't want to make the ordinances. Y'all want to educate the people on what y'all want to do, what y'all trying to do. Anything?
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, this one, I mean, I could read the sentence again, but I mean, just overall, we're just, look, we need to put some safeguards in place to regulate what's spent on the credit cards. I mean, it's, I can't put it any simpler than that. Now, it was discussed last time that there may be some back and forth. We're open to that. But it's imperative that we get this passed. If you want to come forward with some amendments or to make some changes, we can do that. But it's imperative we get this passed tonight.
All right. So for the record, you guys know that I'm totally against how you guys structure this. I said this at the prior meeting. That's why I did not pass. You guys did call the vote and it died because you guys are just writing things and didn't ask anybody their opinion. As it relates to laws, us as the board are supposed to discuss it, come up with a plan, and execute it. You guys have not included the body in its entirety, nor did you include the staff. They are the ones that do the spending. They are the ones that do the operation as relates to the day-to-day. You guys put things in there like $1,000. Each of their departments spend more than $1,000 on lunches for the seniors, on youth and family programs. We told y'all this at the last meeting, and we're telling you this again. I am not for how you guys drew this ordinance up. And I'm not for having a credit card. You guys wrote my name here. Do not add my name in something that I do not agree with. So for those that don't know and ain't read this, they added my name to get a card. I do not want a credit card. I do not deal with money. I don't deal with anything as related to a check. So please do not add my name in something that I did not even agree to, trustees. So you should amend that. I don't even know why y'all made an amendment and added me in this. So please remove supervisor from this ordinance. And I think you guys should replace it, as we told you before, with a manager. I told y'all that because the managers are the ones that buy for their departments. So I don't work here every day as it relates to in no one's department. So I wouldn't know if they needed some food for a senior. All they would do is go buy what they need for their department. Once again, that's the purpose of a budget. If you have a budget, you telling them what they can spend within their department. And all of them produce receipts. Every single department does. People that didn't produce receipts no longer work for Thornton Township. So let's be crystal clear about that. But please remove my name from this because I'm not for this. Whoever made this amendment, and I was told that Trustee Kerman made this amendment, and I'm not for it. So remove supervisor from here. I see y'all put the finance director on here, and then you put supervisor with the finance director. So let's strike that now. Ain't no pass this with my name, so no to that. And then I see that you guys strike $1,000 and put $10,000 only in the case of emergencies. Again, Tony department, which is all of them basically, he spent more than that off of if a truck or a bus breakdown. So do IT, which Robert Hunt explained that to you. Our computers, our servers, things go down. Cost $5,000 for just one computer. So I'm saying that you guys, because you so much attacking supervisors, that y'all not thinking about the overall picture. And I told y'all should talk to the staff before making a law that don't make sense for the staff on a day-to-day operation. You have to understand how they operate daily and their needs. Not just making laws and then now it does not work. Now how you accept, you made a rule, a law that they can't abide by because their operation needs more than what you wrote as a law. So talk to the staff. I think we should go back to the drawing board or adjust what men right here, right now, or go back to the drawing board. One of the two you should do. But do not, please remove me from this. I'm not for that ordinance. So y'all will make a amendment?
Motion to approve ordinance 24-006 as.
Okay, well, I motion to amend that take supervisor off, like I just said. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all with y'all way. I'm adding in this laws because I don't want a credit card. So I'm making a motion. That we amend this ordinance as relates to a supervisor having anything to do with credit card. Is there a second for my motion?
I have something to say next.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me amend this first.
No, it's discussion for the first motion.
Well, I'm trumping the motion first, so I can trump the motion. Do I have a second? Okay, it's a motion and a second to trump their motion. So you got it, it's myself and Darlene. I gotta be all the way on that. So now what you gotta say? Now discussion. Remove supervisor. Now go ahead.
Okay, so they did request that there be an additional part because the original ordinance did only have the finance director, Robert Hunt, listed. And according to my knowledge, I know the previous administration for 29 years only had one credit card, and they were able to successfully handle township business with that one credit card. And I know that there are a lot of things going on, a lot of spending, a lot of questions that sometimes don't get answered. But one thing I will say is I know the supervisor is bonded, so anything she does is protected under that bond. So I think that it is her responsibility to make sure she knows what's going on with the money. It's her responsibility to have a credit card again. You know, the previous administration had one credit card for 29 years, and I think that, you know, moving forward, we have to figure out some things. And again, like Trustee Gonzalez said, we're open to receiving any amendments via email, and we'll look at it and discuss it as a board and do what's best for township as a whole moving forward.
All right, so that be crystal clear. The township did have a credit card, one credit card for 29 years. And y'all had a lot of theft going on here in township. So let's be crystal clear about that. So y'all got all that going on. Number two, if y'all pay attention to how anybody operation runs, every department head has a card because they are responsible for transparency. If you give one card to one person, you don't know who got it, who spent on it, what to see that. You don't want one card. Right now, we can go and look up, hey, Carmen was in Walmart today and she bought a TV. You can literally point out where somebody's at and who swiped that card because that name goes to that person's card. That's why you want every single department to have their own card so that now they're accountable for their spending. We're not doing one credit card. There's no accountability for one credit card. And that's not how operations work. And as it relates to the finance director, we said this at the last meeting. Why would we give the finance director a card? That is not his job to run to the store and buy stuff for anybody. That is the department head's job. As it relates, that's how y'all don't know. Listen, as it relates to finances, that boy has a whole degree. He's supposed to basically go and check and make sure that the finances are in order. That's it. That's it. That's how he's checked. And he don't supposed to go to the store and buy stuff. That's what the department head is supposed to do for their department. So everybody loses sight of the why for credit cards, the convenience for the credit card for a department. It has nothing to do with the finance director having it. It has nothing to do with nobody else meaning besides the department head to have it to basically account for their spending for their department. If you go check any of our things here at Thornton Township, you will see anybody have a car, what they spent it on, it got their name back, and they should have receipts for anything that they have spent. So I just want to point that out. So all this talk about we just gonna make this a law, no, we not. So we're gonna remove supervisor. You can replace that with a manager. I don't care who you pick really for the manager. It could have been Tony from right here. It could be anybody, but pick one person other than supervisor for the department head. And we should have had this discussion before. I'm tired of them getting up here saying, send y'all an email. I'm not sending you no emails. I told you this at the last meeting, and I'm verbally telling y'all again. Don't add me in nothing, because I got nothing to do with the day-to-day as relates to their departments. They are responsible for their departments, they don't pay me for their departments. My advice, again, is to go speak to them and ask them their opinion of what is needed for spending for each department, before you guys put a law together of something you know nothing about, meaning they need more than what you wrote in here. And IT alone, that alone needs more than what you wrote. But you guys wouldn't know that. Even when they was getting all this spyware and all these issues, they needed a lot more than what you wrote. And y'all know that because they told y'all about it. So my advice again is to amend this ordinance and make sure it makes sense for the needs of the township and not what the board of trustees want it to say. You have to go with the needs, and that's the department heads. So it's a motion and second on the floor to remove supervisor from this ordinance, replace it with a manager, not me, and go from there. All right.
Trustee Gonzalez?
No.
Trustee Jones? Trustee Carlisle? Trustee Gray Everett? Supervisor Henyard? Motion failed.
All right, to let y'all know how this is gonna work. I'm not taking no credit card, I don't care what y'all vote for in here. I've never seen no mess like this ever in my life. If somebody sitting here trying to make somebody take a card, that's sickening in itself. So just so y'all clear, managers, we'll have cards to do the day-to-day application. Y'all can write whatever law you want, I'm telling you what it is for a fact. And then y'all know that. So you can vote on however you want. I just told y'all to put my name in something, but you still did. Please remove me from this ordinance once again, in relation to credit cards.
There's still a motion and second on the floor to approve.
All right, so do y'all wanna amend that? They can say no all they want. I don't listen to them. I do not listen to them. No, I do not. That is fact. I'm letting y'all know right now. I don't care what y'all write on that. I don't care what you write. I'm telling you, I'm not taking no cards. So if you guys are really trying to make me take a card, make that make sense. Why we debating over me taking a card? Don't tell me y'all I don't want a card. Oh no, guys, give me a minute. Stop. This is my life. Stop. Carmen, Jerry, and Chris, please take me off of this order. Are you guys gonna take me off this order? Y'all just stuck in y'all way. If I'm telling y'all I don't want something, you're gonna vote and say me that. I gotta get a cell phone. Trustee Jerry, you just gonna vote and say I need a cell phone? Why? What's your why? What's your why? What you mean you don't have a why? You gotta have a why. Why? You gotta have a why. But that's what I'm talking about. Y'all just up here voting blindly or giving them a vote, you don't got a why. So why did you have me in the ordinance, trustee? Why? Hold on, attorney. It ain't about how to take it. If I'm telling you up front, in front of the people, that I don't want a car, why would you put me in this?
Motion to call the vote.
I'm telling you. So why? What's the why, Trustee Jerry? Trustee Jerry, why?
Motion to call the vote.
Hold on, it's discussion. And you know what I mean. That's fine. We're having a discussion. I want to answer to my question of why. Why do I have to answer about me in the car? Trustee, why would you vote on something someone's saying they do not want? Make that make sense to me. If you tell me you don't have a why, you ain't got a why for why you're voting to give me a card and I'm telling you I don't want. How you put me in a law and I'm telling you I don't want to be part of any of that. We have managers here to do it. I would like to know the answer, trustee. because I don't think that's fair to me. I don't think you guys are being understanding for this. I just don't. I don't. And I think you should do better. I think you guys have opportunities to change it, to fix it. I think you have the opportunity to add a manager in it, as it should be with any organization. I think you guys should amend what you guys are trying to do currently right now. So what are we gonna do? Y'all gonna amend it? Are y'all gonna amend it?
I think Trustee Gonzalez made a motion to vote the ordinance as read. And I second the motion. Can we end debate and call the roll?
Well, no, we still in debate, because it's got to do with my name. It's got to do with my name. It's still in discussion, so it got to do with my name. If y'all don't want to say nothing, don't say nothing. So, Carmen, why do you have my name on this ordinance? Chris, why is my name on this ordinance? Why?
It's called leadership.
Leadership, that's so let me say to you. Let me say something to you. This is how I know that you guys don't know how to run a business and don't know about leadership. Leadership don't work as it relates to a credit card. I'm not gonna go to no store for nobody. So make it make sense. This is a joke. Leadership is you give it to the managers and they run their department. Leadership is not you add my name on the card and I'm telling you I do not want it. That makes no sense. And I'm asking you guys to remove me from this ordinance. And I'm telling you, hold on. Because I'm telling you, I don't want this. I don't want this. I'm telling you that. So, remove me from it. Remove me from it. I'm just telling y'all, I pleaded enough with y'all. I've asked y'all enough for this. So, I'm going to let it be what it be, because I already told you I'm not taking it. I don't want it. And I think you should remove supervisor out of this ordinance that you guys created. Ain't nothing you can do about it. You want to do it, you guys want to remove it. All right, call the roll, and just for the record, for the 18th time, I don't want anything to do with a credit card. I already told people that, so thank you. All right, go ahead.
Trustee Carlisle. Trustee Jones. Trustee Gonzalez.
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett. Supervisor Henyard.
Definitely not.
Motion passed.